Hi everyone, here is Akta and welcome back on my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk to you about this mythic hero right here because I just got him on my global account. He is a really strong unit to increase your overall damage if you have a strong DPS in your team. I'm gonna talk about it, but before we jump into the video, as always, if you enjoy it, please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much. So, this is Ben Austin. I really recommend you to pick him as first or second mythic hero. Maybe not the first, because as you can see here, I chose to pick Lucifer as the first mythic hero. Okay, the reason why I did this is because I needed a direct damage dealer, a great hero in my team. So I decided to pick Lucifer first and to exclusive 5 him. Maybe exclusive 5 is a bit too much, but exclusive 3 at least is really recommended before switching to a second mythic hero. But I really recommend to take Ben Austin as second mythic hero because he can increase a lot the damage you will do with your current DPS. Look at his skills. The first one, the ultimate here, he will remove all the buffs from one single target and make all your allies pursue the target. That means all your allies are gonna use their basic attack to the enemy. This can be really strong, especially if you use heroes, really strong heroes with a basic attack, such as Lucifer in my case. You will see that in Arena. And also he can inflict a res buff. This is interesting for the arena, so the opponent can't have buffs on them, such as shields maybe, or consolidation, etc. This can be really great. And also, he will cleanse all control effects from all allies. This is really amazing. Once he is exclusive 3, he will become even better. The exclusive 3 will reset every time the cooldown of this skill if when he uses it, the target doesn't die. This is amazing, especially against bosses. His passive is also really excellent for the arena because he has some passive chance to cleanse all control effects from any ally who falls under control effect. This can be nice, especially in the arena, because if you have the enemy team with Nazil and Asindo, that means all your allies will take two control effects on them, so you have more chance to cleanse all the control effects from these allies. And if you use it with also Catherine, this could be a great way to cleanse all the controls on all your heroes. Once he is exclusive 2, he will also gain grant effect res plus 50% on all your allies for 2 turns. This is really great. First active skill. He will deal damage to all enemies, 2 stages of damage, and he will increase the cooldowns of all of their skills for 1 turn per stage. This is really interesting, but you have to take into consideration that at the beginning of the wave in the arena, you have to increase the target's cooldowns by 2 turns if you want it to be efficient. Let me explain myself. If you increase only 1 time, the enemy will have 1 turn cooldown on all their skills, okay? But they get back the cooldowns on their turns. So once they will play, they will get back their skills. So this is like you didn't increase it at all. So this is really important. You have to proc 2 times the increased cooldowns, so the enemies have 2 turns of cooldowns, and then you break their efficiency. This is how it works. You will see that effect hit is really needed to take it into consideration. To be honest, I don't know exactly how does effect hit work on this game, because sometimes people say to you that effect hit doesn't affect the chance to apply a debuff or etc. But in fact, about some skills, sometimes it changes a bit. I'm gonna make some other videos to show it to you, but this is how it works with Ben Austin. The highest the effect hit, the highest your chance to apply to increase the cooldowns. I don't understand this. Okay, and finally let's talk about the basic attack. He can apply defense down 2 on one single target and make the ally with the strongest attack on your team pursue the target. So this is an extra skill to increase the damage of your best DPS. This is really interesting. So in terms of stats here, what do you need? You need the maximum speed as you can, because you want him to be very fast. So the faster he is, the more often your DPS will attack. This is really important. And a lot of effect hit, but as you can see here, I don't have that much because I'm using him especially for the arena. I don't care about the second ability now because I don't have the exclusive one of him. The first exclusive, if you have a look here, he will steal some turn meter to all the enemies, so he will get an extra turn normally if he steals enough turn meter. So this is interesting when you have the first exclusive on him, but I don't have it, so I always use the pursuit skills in the arena at the moment. So I have a lot of speed on him, but less than my Catherine, because this is really important. As you can see, I have 2.4k, and on him I have 23k. This is important because I want my Catherine to play before him, so she is able to cleanse at least one debuff on him. If it is a control debuff, this is okay, so that means he will be able to act at his turn. This is really important. And in terms of other stats, yeah, you only need speed and effect hit on him, okay? This is the way to go with him. And then you want to have tanky stats on him. He's not here to deal some damage. So, in terms of equipment, here I'm using only basic speed ones because I don't have better stuff. You can use this one. It can be nice. Let me show you. So the basic speed one here. You can use this one here, the feather set. This is an interesting one, but the better set on him should definitely be this one, okay? The first aid set, but this one is really hard to get, and as you can see, I don't have that much here on my account now. This is why I don't use it for now, but this is the set I recommend you to use on him if you have some. But you want to have the best speed that you can on stats, okay? Let me move myself a bit so you can have a look to my stats here. As you can see on this one, okay, this is my Catherine. As you can see here, I have some speed subs. Okay, I have some crit damage, mastery. This is not really efficient, but clearly I'm using him only with the maximum speed as I can for the arena. This is really important. Here I have some boots, okay, basic ones with HP and a bit of effect hit. There I have also attack rate, effect raise, okay, healing effect. Effect raise, at least it could be interesting, but yeah, this is not really great. But I have some speed as substats, so this is nice. And also here more speed, and I didn't even plus 16 hits. Yeah, I just needed speed. And here I have some HP, some speed again, but it doesn't matter. Here you want to increase his HP or defense. I think each HP is better than defense because in the arena, classic one I mean, you have a 50% HP bonus on your heroes, but you don't have a bonus in defense. So the higher your base HP, the better your tankiness in the classic arena. This is really important. And also enemies can apply some debuffs on you to lower your defense. So if you have a lot of defense, if you have a break def on you, then you will be really weak. But if you have a lot of HP, you will be even better in the arena, even tankier. Then here I have an HP one, but same as my other sets. I'm using an HP one because I have a speed substat here. This is why I'm using it, but I recommend you to use here an effect hit one, okay? With speed as a substat would be really interesting, but as you can see, I don't have a lot of procs yet, so this is not great for me. So maybe, hey, wait a second, maybe I can do this, so I will have better stats on him. Okay, effect raise, this is a trash one, but I have nice. I have some stats. This is interesting. I lose some tankiness stats, but I have a 5 more speed and also 14% more effect hit. This is nice. Okay, so this is what I recommend, to put effect hit here. And finally, some speed here with some effect hit and speed could be really nice. Now let's have a look to his emblems. Here I have the defensive ones and the support one. So I want to increase his defense, lower the dot he receives, he will get more heals, he will get some heals if one of my ally dies. This is nice in the arena and other content in the game. I want this, so he will lower the damage he takes if another ally die. You want to lower the critical damage he will take, so the tenacity here is important. This one is also important, so he will heal a bit when he will receive a high amount of damage in one single attack, more than 25% of his max HP. This is always the case normally with a strong DPS in the other side. This one is also really nice, so he will take less damage at the beginning of the wave, so in the arena this is really important. The other side here, some HP bonus, this is nice, some damage reduction if he has a shield, and finally I want everything that can increase his speed. So this one, so when he apply a layer of debuff, he apply the death down and also the resistance to buffs, so this is important on him. He will get an increase in speed. This one, so he take less turn meta reduction. This one is also really important if you don't have the exclusive 3, so you can cast more often his skills, excuse me. This one is also interesting, so he will have some chance to cleanse some non-control debuffs on him at every turn. And finally, the speed one here, because I want to grab some speed on him. And finally, in terms of aura, this is the one I'm using here. Okay, it will increase more the speed in the Tower of Mark, I don't care about this, but for the arena I want the highest amount of speed as I can, and this is the best way I found to increase the speed. You have, if you can afford it, the Arena Dominator aura. This one is really amazing because it will increase on the first level here, on the first without stars, 40 flat. This is a flat speed, 40 speed bonus, and also it will be doubled in the arena, so this one is great. This is a great one. That means only with the first level here you will have 80 speed bonus in the arena. This is amazing, but this is not an easy one to get. As you can see, farming only the faction abyss 21, I get only few legendary runes here, so it will take a huge amount of time. This is definitely the best auras I recommend to have on him. Maybe if you don't want to go for the speed, you can go for the effect hit, so this one can be interesting. I know where is it? This one can also be interesting to increase the chance to increase cooldowns, and maybe this one, so it will increase his tankiness and his effect hit, but definitely I recommend you to build him with the highest speed amount as you can. So this is all about the hero. Now let's have a look in the arena. So, as you can see here, if I jump in the arena, I am top 1 at the moment for 2 reasons. The first one, I'm using a new hero I just got recently. I'm using this hero here, a Nazil, but this is not the only increase I had recently on my account. Ben Austin is also a unique hero, really great for the arena, as you will see in a few minutes. He is such an amazing hero for this content. You will see this is incredibly strong. So let's run a fight and see how it works. Okay, let's have a look on this fight here. So this is the team I'm using currently. Okay, I have Elik here, but you can replace Elik with another one. Let's take an epic hero here instead of Elik. So this is the team I am gonna use here. Okay, I have Nazil, but Nazil is not really... he is not mandatory in this team. I have a Catherine with a crazy amount of speed, so she can clean some debuffs if I take some on my heroes, especially against controllers such as Fiona here and Nazil. This is important. Ben Austin will make my Lucifer pursue, but you will see. Let me change something in my team. Yeah, I want it to be like this, Ben Austin will be the last one. I don't know about it. I don't want him to be the last one to play. I'm gonna put Nazil in the last position. So you will understand why. So here I want Ben Austin, and finally I want her, and I want Nazil. This is important. You will understand why. So let me run the fight and let's have a look to what happens. So, both Nazils are gonna play first. So I want to use this skill to try to freeze enemies, but if it doesn't work here, it doesn't matter, you will understand why. So, only one hero frozen here. There is only one debuff on Catherine, so Catherine will cleanse the freeze on all heroes in the opponent team. But still I'm using him because this is my regular team. In this specific situation I could use another hero instead of him. But okay, I've been frozen on my heroes, but my Catherine played first, so she was able to cleanse. So now I'm gonna use this to consolidate my heroes, and I'm gonna apply the shield and the counter attack. Now I'm gonna use the ultimate of Ben Austin on Fiona. You are gonna see why I did this specific order in my hero positions. So, this skill will make all allies pursue the target I select, but they will pursue in this specific order, from left to right. So my Catherine will be the first one to pursue, then my Kuthum, then my Nazil, and finally my Lucifer. This is really important. It is not working like the counter-attack of Catherine. Catherine, if you counter-attack, it will do in the position order in your lineup. That means if you counter-attack an AoE attack, this hero will play first, so my Catherine, then my Ben Austin, then my Lucifer, then my Kulthum, and finally my Nazil. This is a bit different, so let's use this skill. This is important, your positioning is important in your lineup, because doing this, my Catherine will act first, so she will apply normally feebleness on the enemy, and then my Kulthum can apply also a defense down 30%, so my Lucifer will have an increase in damage when he will pursue. Okay, this is important, so let's do it. So as you can see here, I had the debuffs, so my Lucifer got the increase in damage, and this is really important. Now I'm gonna use this on Luna here, and this is why I'm using Ben Austin, because he is a support, he can remove all the buffs. Imagine the enemy here had the shield, the counter-attack, the consolidation from Catherine. He would remove all the buffs and make the allies pursue. So my Lucifer didn't attack yet, he pursued only the enemy, and he killed one thanks to Ben Austin. Now he can act and kill another one. So we have two reviver heroes in the opponent team, and both are gonna die. So this is it, the fight is already over thanks to that. And Kulthum is also great because she can give a ton bonus to my highest attacker using her ultimate, and copies her buffs on him, so he get an extra turn with the shield and the counter attack of Catherine. This is amazing. But let's have a look in PvE now. Against the guild boss, because he increased the overall damage I am doing on the guild boss. This is the team I'm using. Before having Ben Austin, I was using where is he? Huff. I was using Huff because he could apply some extra HP burning and also some death down 60% and tenacity down 60%. But Ben Austin can also apply the death down 60% on the boss, but also he can make other heroes pursue, so I will have more HP burnings with only Melia in my team, and I will deal extra damage with this team against the boss. So this is really nice in my opinion. And let me maybe change something here. Let me change the positioning of my heroes, because this is important. I want my... okay, where is it? I want to put Melia here, and I want this positioning, this is important. And let me check if my skills did move. Okay, no, this is it. This is still great. So let's run the fight and see how it works. Before it, I was doing 100 million damage on the boss, but it was plus or less. I was maybe between 95 million damage and 105 million damage. Now it seems to be better. So let's have a look to it. So I'm applying some debuffs, but the boss resisted some, so he didn't take that much damage yet. But normally it should be fine. Ben Austin will make my Lucifer pursue really often, and my Lucifer is the highest damage dealer in my team, so this is a great combo. But it will be even better if my Ben Austin was exclusive 3, because he could make all my allies pursue on every turn using his ultimate. This would be amazing, but I have to wait to have the exclusive 3. I think in the future I'm probably gonna switch my Melia to Megan, because I'm gonna have Megan exclusive 2 and she will increase a lot the damage I make on the boss, I deal on the boss. So yeah, I will switch Melia for Megan, and maybe once I have Megan and Ben Austin exclusive 3, I should be able to deal maybe 150 million in one run, or maybe more. My objective, my goal is to reach at least 200 million damage when we have the guild boss number 6. So I'm gonna do everything I can to increase my damage on the guild boss. Because in my opinion, this is really important at the moment. The rewards you can get on the guild boss number 6 are crazy, so you have to increase the damage, do the highest as you can. So as you can see, I already have more than 50 millions, 9 turns remaining, and normally I should be able to reach a bit higher than 100 million in one run. So this is interesting. Mutu is also nice in this team composition because he can apply an attack buff 20% to all allies, as you can see here. Sleevel would be even better because she could apply a 40% attack bonus to everyone, and also she would deal around the same amount of damage than my Mutu, or maybe more, because she has also crit rate guaranteed on her ultimate with a nice attack coefficient, and also 1 crit guaranteed on her basic attack, so she could be even better in this content. So my final team would be Ben Austin, Catherine, Megan, Sleevel, and Lucifer, but at the moment I don't have Sleevel. She is definitely one of the best hero I want at the moment on my account. Okay, 2 turns remaining, I don't have more than 90 million at the moment. Can I reach the 100 millions? I hope I will. Okay, only 1 turn remaining, this is crazy. I won't reach the 100 million, right? I hope I will. Okay, really close, and the last pursuit, yeah, more than 100 million. So I'm positioning between 100 million and 108 million damage with this team. So as you can see, the damage of my Lucifer are kind of high. Thanks to Ben Austin, I have decent damage on Melia, but if I had more effect hit on my Melia, it would be even better, and my Mutu lack a bit of damage, because he loses the buffs, the counter attack of Catherine when he uses his second ability. This is not very efficient here. So, that was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If it's the case, as usual, please like, comment, and subscribe, and then see you in the next one. Bye bye!
Infinite Magicraid. Play to slay.